Japan is an island country in East Asia, located in the Pacific Ocean off the northeast coast of Asian mainland. It is bordered to the west by the Sea of Japan and extends from the Sea of Okhotsk in the north to the East China Sea in the south. Japan of modern times has transformed from an isolated feudal society in the mid 19th century into a hyper industrialized global power. The modern state of Japan emerged from the Meiji Restoration in 1868, which ended centuries of isolation and feudalism with rapid industrialization and modernization, adopting aggressively the Western technology, national education, and with industrial approach. Japan transformed into a global power in few decades. Japanese rapid modernization and military victories in the First Sino-Japanese War in 1894 to 1895 and then Russo-Japanese War in 1904 to 1905, it established itself as a formidable imperial power. Japan invaded Manchuria and waged war against China, and thereafter launching attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 to secure vital resources in Asia. The war ended after the devastating atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This made Japan to surrender unconditionally in August 1945. Japan was demilitarized. The emperor lost his power, and a new pacifist constitution was established under parliamentary democracy. Despite of this destruction, atom bombs destroying Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and facing all sorts of crises, Japan experienced of becoming an industrial powerhouse in automotive and electronics. In 1990s, Japan faced a severe financial crisis. It entered a prolonged period of economic stagnation. This is frequently referred to as the lost decades. Today, in modern times, Japan is facing age-related problems. Its population is rapidly aging, with lot of labor shortages, but still leads in technology and engineering, though facing from natural disasters such as 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. Japan adopted a constitution, built railways and factories, and won wars against China and Russia, establishing itself as a formidable global empire. Today, Japan remains the world's fourth largest economy by nominal GDP and a leading cultural exporter, renowned globally for its anime, video games, cuisine, and continuous tech-driven innovation. Boasting one of the world's strongest industrial economies, it seamlessly blends rich cultural heritage with global pop culture and cutting-edge urban living. Japan's culture respects both ancestral traditions, Shinto, and Buddhism. The country is famous for preserving ancient practices such as sumo wrestling, tea ceremonies, and classical theatre, while simultaneously acting as a global powerhouse for multinational cultural art forms like anime and video games. Japan's transit infrastructure is world renowned, anchored by the iconic Shinkansen bullet train network that connects major cities with unmatched speed, safety, and punctuality. The country ranks among the top economies globally. Its goods and management techniques are consumed all over the world. There were number of educational institutions in Japan, even in the feudal period preceding the Meiji Restoration of 1868. In number of temples, school operated in towns, functioning as an elementary schools. Reading, writing, and arithmetic were taught by monks, unemployed warriors, and others. These schools were mainly for the children of warrior class or for the children of wealthy merchants and farmers. The modern Japanese educational system was introduced immediately after the Meiji Restoration. Elementary and secondary schools were set up by the government. Since 1947, education has been made compulsory for a period of 9 years from the age of 6. Master's degree could be obtained after 2 years of bachelor's degree and a degree of doctor in 3 years after the completion of master's degree. The most consumed vegetable in Japan is daikon, a Japanese radish. Japanese developed status stems from the century-long head start in industrialization, massive post-WW11 investments in education and technology, and an export-driven manufacturing economy. Japan produces and uses about half of the world's industrial robots and leads globally in robotics and automation. Japan is world renowned for its famous Shinkansen bullet trains that prioritize punctuality and high speed travel. Due to extreme land scarcity, large cities like Tokyo creatively adapt vertical parking garages and multi-storied automated bicycle storage. Since Japan is located on seismically active Pacific Ring of Fire, Japan experiences over 1,500 earthquakes every year and more than 100 active volcanoes. Roughly 60% of Japan's landmass consists of rugged, mountainous forests, which forces the population to reside primarily in highly dense, urbanized coastal zones. Japanese put lot of stress on cleanliness, removing their shoes before entering their homes. Public rubbish bins are rare, as Japanese carry their trash to their homes. Japanese citizens have one of the highest life expectancies globally, exceeding 87 years for women and 81 for men. This is Facts About the World. Thank you for watching.